What is up, YouTube? How you feeling? How you living? What's good? It's your girl Francine. Today is Monday, which means it's Music Monday. And as you have been saying all week, I am not home right now. I do have people monitor my house though, just in case you keep hearing me say I'm not home. You think you want to try to rob me? I got peoples. Anyway. But I'm in Philly, so for this Music Monday and probably for the rest of the month, I'm not going to be singing. I've been trying to write. I wrote a bunch of songs that I want to sing, so trust and believe August is going to be a very musical month. I've gotten the beats for a couple of them already, so trust me, I'm going to have some real bangers for y'all. But since I am working on my own music, I thought, well, why don't I critique other people's music? Because of course, you know, I could take the time to critique someone else's songs while I'm writing my own. And so in doing that, I decided that I was going to put on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter what song did you like from this week, you know, that came out either this week or last week, kind of recently, essentially, that you really liked. And not many people responded. One person did respond. My sister responded. I mean, my sister, slip of the tongue. My best friend responded, and she gave me an album, but that was after I already started listening to this one, so I'm gonna do that one next week, I promise. But this album I decided to pick was Pop Smoke's new album called Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon. Now, I picked this album for two reasons. Number one, everybody's been talking about it. It's been like one of the biggest topics out right now. And number two, this is an album that I probably would never have listened to had it not been for the fact that I want to do this segment. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to go outside my comfort zone. I'm going to do something that I don't usually do. I'm going to listen to something that I wouldn't usually listen to and see if I like it. And, you know, I kind of like some of it. So, you know, let's get into it. I'm going to do song by song. And another thing, this album is long as hell. And it's not a bad thing, because back in the day, like, albums used to be long all the time. There used to be like skits in the middle and like interludes and all this other stuff, but people have kind of stopped doing that, and I kind of appreciate the fact that, you know, we're going back to the I got 18 songs on this album instead of being like, here's 5 songs, have fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? So this is an actual album, and I can appreciate that. But also, eventually down the line, I started getting kind of a little restless, so you'll probably peep that as we get down to the list. So let's get into it. All right. So the first song on the album is an intro. It's called Bad B from Tokyo. I'm not gonna curse because my family watches this, okay? And when I heard the intro, I was kind of scared because I didn't like it. I'm gonna be honest, like, the beat was fire, not gonna lie. But like, I already knew, like, this is not an album for me. Like, because like, one thing is, I have nothing wrong with trap music personally. I know a lot of people like it, a lot of people listen to it. It's not my biggest thing that I listen to. So for me, that first intro, I was like, yep, this is giving me Francine don't belong here vibes. But that's okay, because, you know, you like what you like. Then the next song is Aim for the Moon featuring Quavo. I wrote my notes. The beat is hot. It's fire. I said it's a song I would listen to with the windows down, bumping the music, you know, having a good time. Not a real fan of the lyrics, not gonna lie, but the flow was hot. The flow was hot. I remember when I was listening to the song, I was kind of like, you know, okay, but I was like, you know, the lyrics ain't really hitting my spirit, and that's okay. Number 3, next song on the album is For the Night featuring Lil Baby and Da Baby. This one's kind of biased. I have a very weird love for Lil Baby. It's that smile. I don't know. It's just so cute. But I did actually like the song. The beat was hot. Again, I like the features. I even like Da Baby. I never really listened to his music, but I was vibing with his verse. The features were good features. I could appreciate that. The chorus was very catchy. I was vibing to it. The flow of the song was nice. And I said I would vibe to this at the club with a drink in my hand, kind of like just chilling. It was a chill, like, vibe, like, you know, song. And I could appreciate that. I was like, okay, I like it. The 4th song, 44 Bulldog, was the first song I was like, oh shit, I actually like. Oh, I said I wasn't gonna curse. I said, oh shoot, like, I actually kind of like this album. Okay, because this song was it gave me Rigor Mortis by Kendrick Lamar vibes. It's not the same kind of song, but like the beat and the flow of the song gave me that vibe of just being like lyrically good. Flow was good, the beat was good, and I actually saved that song. Like, I actually, on my Spotify, I was like, okay, I will come back to this. This is a good song. Number 5, Gangsters. Now, This is when we start getting into the, I don't think he likes Takashi, Tech 9, 6ix9ine. I don't think he like him because he started the whole song off with some rainbow hair, rainbow hair ish. And I was like, oh god, we beefing. And then he made the funniest line in the whole world. I had to pause the song because it was so funny. This man said Jesus walking. No, more like Christopher walking. But after I stopped laughing at that because I'm immature, I actually like this song. This is a song, and I wrote this in my notes. I said, this song makes me want to fight somebody. And you always need a song that kind of gets you hyped when you want to fight somebody. You know what I'm saying? Not feeling the digs on women. Okay, this is something I wrote in my notes. I'm reading my notes as I'm doing this because I had to write stuff down because there's so many songs that I knew I wasn't going to remember. This is something in trap music that I don't really like, and rap music in general, let's be honest, it's like the digs on women, like the digs on women's looks, the digs on how women are, digs on, you know, women being money hungry, and just digs on women in general. And while I was going through this album, I heard it a lot, and I was like, you know what, I want to separate myself from this because my opinions about it is kind of not important. Like, I'm just judging the songs as songs, but also yeah. So but the beat was hot. Yeah, this was the first song, like I said, 44 Bulldogs was the first song that I was like, I like this song. This was the first song where I was like, I think I might be a fan. Like, I think I might be a fan of this man. I might. I like the background vocals. I couldn't figure out who the sample was, who was singing the background vocals, but I liked it. It was a vibe song. I like the chorus. It was chill, but also, I wrote my notes, it's a chill song, but also he wanna kill these niggas. Because it was a chill song, but like also that was a very prominent part of the song. But I saved this one too. I like the song. It was a very chill song. It was very vibes. It was very cool. Creature is number 7, featuring Swae. I had no idea who Swae was. I feel like I heard his name before. Again, I don't listen to this kind of music, so I was like, okay, who is this? The beat was hot. I would play this on my way to work. I said I would play, and in my notes I said I would play this on my way to work. I feel like I was hard before I go in there and want to fight my co-workers, because like I think it was a meme that was like, I listen to songs about selling drugs and fighting people on my way to my job in an office. Like, that's the song I think this is. This is a song where you bumping it in the car on your way to work and you feel like gangster, and then you got to go in and put your white girl voice on. This is that song. And then I wrote, the lyrics are so unintentionally funny but pretty good. Like, I feel like, I'm gonna go look and see what lyrics I was talking about, because there was a lyric in there where I was just like, what? And just couldn't stop laughing. And then I said I definitely really didn't like the feature. No shade to Swae, I'm sure, you know, he's a good rapper, but I didn't like the feature in this. But the chorus was alright, and I saved it. I did save the song. So even if, you know, the feature wasn't my favorite, I did save it. Snitching, featuring Quavo and Future. This was when I was like, no, I am a fan. Like, I am a fan of this man. Okay, cool. I actually really like this song. This is the first song on the album where I was like, yo, like, this is a really good altogether song. The beat was hot. The features were hot. And I don't even really like Future like that, but the feature was hot. Like, the feature was hot. The verse was hot. Everything about it was hot. The chorus made me laugh. Because the way Quavo said it just made, I have a weird sense of humor if you can't tell. The way Quavo said it just always, like, it was making me die. Damn, snitch. But yeah, I actually like the song. This was like a solid, altogetherly good song. I have no critiques about it. It was a good song. Of course, I know who they was coming for with this song. Like I said, he does not like Tekashi 6ix9ine. It's very obvious. And they both from New York, so he was talking about being from New York, and you know, you're not a real New York gangster like you. And that was another thing they said in Gangsters, the song where he talked about the rainbow hair, like he not a real New York gangster, like you ain't real. And you know, I am definitely not about that life, but you know, I've heard stories. So okay, I kind of felt what he was talking about. Make It Rain featuring Roddy Rebel. I like the chorus. I like the vibe of the song. Feature wasn't really my fave, but you know, I like that little concept that he was calling up from jail and he picked up the phone and started rapping on a collect call, like, you know, we gotta pay for these minutes, but I'm gonna get my verse out. The beat was hot. And I said, you know, it's called Make It Rain. I can see this being played at a strip club. Not like I've ever been to a strip club, like, I'm innocent, but you know, maybe, possibly, I don't know. Okay. Then The Woo, featuring 50 Cent and Rowdy Rich. I did not know what the woo means, so if you know what the woo means, please let me know in the comments. Because I was like, I kept saying the woo, and I was like, what is that? I'm so out of touch. Is this a New York slang? Is it New York? If you're from New York, tell me, because I don't know what that means. Never heard of Roddy Ricch except for The Box. I like that song. I like this verse. And 50 Cent is in the song. I've always been a fan of 50 Cent's music. 50 Cent's one of the people that, like, musically I can vibe with him, but like I just don't need to listen to anything he says outside of music. And if you know, you know why. And I wrote my notes. I don't know what a woo is. And the beat was sexy. It wasn't even just hot. The beat was sexy. Like, it was a sexy beat. And then I peeped the 50 Cent references. He talked about Candy Shop. He talked about Hate It or Love It in his verse Pop Smoke. So I believe I've heard somewhere that him and 50 Cent are very close, or were very close, because unfortunately he passed away. I think I said that in the beginning, but I didn't know he passed away before I listened to this album. And so it's kind of sad because I'm just now getting into his music, and he's no longer with us. And I'm going to talk about in another song in this album kind of how he predicted this would happen, which is kind of crazy, but kind of sad at the same time, because this boy, I'm not gonna call him a boy, this man was very young. He was only 21, I believe. And you know, so, and that's why another reason why I kind of excuse some of the references to females and kind of the references to kind of things that I was like, taking it back to, because he was 21 years old, he had money, he was in that gangster stuff, and you know, that's kind of how they talk. So I guess I can excuse it. Like, not I guess, I can't excuse it. Like, he was 21. Like, at 21, the dudes that I was talking to when I was at 21 was definitely like that. So, you know, you grow, you learn, but unfortunately, you know, that can't happen here. The next one is West Coast Ish, featuring Quavo and Tyga. This was a song where I was like, it's not for me. It's not the song for me. It was a chill song. I actually like Tyga's verse. The Tyga's verse is pretty good. It was a club song. That's what I wrote. I was like, yeah, so this is a call. This is a song I can definitely hear being played at a club somewhere, and people vibing to it, and I can say that. And then I realized, wait, you're from New York. Why are you talking about West Coast ish? I'm confused. But he said he had a West Coast chick and like West Coast. I didn't really get it, but you know, whatever. Then we're gonna get into the procession of songs that I had to skip through. I'm sorry, but these are love songs. They're like gangsta love songs. Like, the songs were like, it ain't real love and it's kind of superficial love, but you talking like you love a person. And I kind of got over it eventually. And there was a lot of songs that were sampling songs that I actually really liked, and then I was like, but this is no shade at all. Again, this is not for me. The next song is Enjoy Yourself featuring KAROL G. KAROL G? Girl. And then I put down, is this a love song? Is it? And he was talking about, you know, she likes Selena, she kind of cute, you know, she got a big butt, all this other stuff. And I was like, okay, that kind of love, got it. The feature was in Spanish, so I did not know what she was talking about, which, you know, I liked her voice though. She could sing. And as for the point that I didn't know how to pronounce her name, I didn't know who she was, but she could sing. Like, and I like Spanish music, so there's no shade about that. And I said, it's not my song, but I get it. Next song, Mood Swings. Again, I wrote, is this supposed to be a love song? And then he said, You My Undercover, and I was like, never mind. No, this is the side chick song. This is the side chick song. So the other one about the Spanish chick was the main chick song, and now we in the side chick song, and she got mood swings. That's the name of the song, Mood Swings, featuring Lil TJ? I'm gonna say TJ. And I turned this one off midway. This was the first one I was like, this song is not for me. I know it's not for me, and I'm not going to judge it because I'm going to just skip it. Then we got something special. This is when he started sampling songs, and I was like, okay, you got I'm So Into You in here. That is my John. I love that song. Tamia sang that verse. And so I was like, I don't want to get mad because I love the sample. So let's see if the song is good. And again, I was like, okay, it's a love song. So Into You is a love song. Not really. It was more so like I buy you stuff, and we having a Bobby Whitney kind of relationship. And I was just like, ooh, toxic. Okay, so this is toxic love. Got it. And then this is when I wrote in my notes. I was like, he was very young, so I'm going to excuse it because young boys do young things. And, you know, look, hopefully, see, that's the thing. Like, it's so sad that he passed away. And like, he was young. He was, you know, that gangster loving and that superficial kind of I buy you stuff and that means I love you kind of love. That's cute for 21. But like I'm a 28-year-old woman, so that ain't for me. The next song, What You Know About Love. Love is in the title, so I was like, again, we got another love song. We got a procession of love songs. I have not liked them so far. Will I like this one? Then I noticed, oh, he sampled Differences by Genuine. Oh God, I know I'm not gonna like it because that's one of my favorite songs. I love that song. Okay, so I was like, I'm gonna be so mad because, like, samples for me, if you sample a song, your song has to be as good as that song. And then this song is a singing song, so he's rapping over it, so I already knew that like it was gonna kill it for me. But I was being optimistic. I was like, let's see. When I wrote my notes, okay, what you know about love? Money equals love. Sex equals love. That's kind of what I got from this song. And then he kept talking about having sex raw. For my children out there, that is not safe. Please wrap yourself up because that is a seed for disaster. Please. Anyway, but again, I wrote, it's not my song. It's alright. The next song is called Diana. It's featuring King Combs, who is P. Diddy's son. This one, I couldn't remember the sample to the song, so I had to look it up because I knew the song. It was a song called Cheers to You. And I looked it up. I was like, oh, yeah, I like that song. And I wrote in my notes, this is the only love song that I didn't hate. I actually really like this song. It was very cute. I gave it a 6 out of 10. So it was cute. Yeah, and next song is Got It On Me. Now we're off of the love song kick. There is a 5 love song kick of just me being like, this ain't the love I'm about, so I ain't really feeling it. So, you know, I can excuse that little part. Got It On Me is Many Men if 50 Cent was of now. Like, it's 50 Cent's Many Men in trap version, essentially. So that's essentially all it really is to me. I like the flow, I like the lyrics. It's a pretty solid song and I can vibe with it. Just like Many Men. It was a good song, it had good lyrics, I can vibe to it. And he referenced Many Men in the chorus, so it was very obvious that was what he was going for. So the next song is the outro. And I wrote, this is another song that makes me want to fight somebody. And this is a song where I said it's kind of prophetic because he said in the lyrics, and I'm gonna look up the lyrics and put it on the screen, kind of like, I got all this stuff in a few months and it could all go away in a second. And you know, i.e., I got all these riches and I got all this fame in a few months and I could die anytime. And then he did pass away, and that kind of made me sad because I was like, damn. I mean, you called it, sir. It's sad. Like, it's so sad because he, like I said, he was 21 years old. Like, he was a child. Well, not a child, but he hadn't really grown a lot in his music. He hadn't really grown a lot in his life. He hadn't really experienced everything. And it's sad because it's like, you see people die young. It just always kind of rubs you the wrong way because they didn't have a chance to kind of get to the place where they could be. And I mean, like I said, I liked a good majority of this album, and that's me, a person who this album was obviously not written for. Okay, And I was like, damn, like he could have really had a career that was going to be going somewhere, and he had people behind him that was vibing with him. Like I said, I never heard of him before that he passed away, because I did hear about him passing away. But you know, who knows where he could be right now? Like who knows what he could have been doing in the future. So that kind of made me sad. And then there's a bonus song which I heard before. I think I heard it on the radio before. You know, it's chill good. It's a good hit. Like it's a good radio hit. It's a good club hit. You know, beats tough. And after I got kind of sad from the outro, I was kind of just like, yeah, I can vibe out to this for a second. And yeah, so that is my review on Pop Smoke's new album. Again, I know this is not the album made for me. I will go back to listening to my 5 songs that I listen to every day. But like I said, since I'm here, I don't think I'll be singing this week or this month. I mean, so I might do another song review. I might do an album. I might do another album review. I might do a song review. And I meant to mention this in the beginning, but one of my favorite people who does album reviews, song reviews, Zachary Campbell. I kind of took a note from him because that is kind of the person I have the reference. There's only one, not the only, but one of my favorite people that I know that does this. And so check him out. He has way more followers than me, but if you've never heard of him, he's really good at this. But he doesn't usually do trap music. He usually does like pop and stuff, which is usually actually not really what I listen to either. But yeah, so like I said, next week I'm gonna look into the one that my friend mentioned, and I'm gonna look into that. If you have any song suggestions or album suggestions or other things that I can do for Music Monday that does not require me to be singing, put them in the comments. If you don't follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, follow me, because that's where I've been asking questions and kind of getting input. So if you want to give input to the channel, follow me on any of my social medias. I'm pretty active on all of them. I used to be crappy at Twitter, but I'm trying to get better. So yeah, that being said, I'll see y'all on Friday. Possibly, I have a funeral on Friday, so I'm going to try to record all my videos early for that week. I probably have a Friday video, but I might not have a Sunday video, and if I do have a Sunday video, it may not have everything in it because I'm going to record everything on either Wednesday or Thursday this week. I might record everything when I do my spoken word Wednesday. So yeah, I just wanted to give a heads up for next week in case you will be looking for those videos. And yeah, I'll see you definitely on Wednesday. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram for Spoken Word Wednesday, and I'll see you on Wednesday. All right, bye.